Good evening, my name is the Ferret. This is Skull Thunder Mountain EU. Should be a good day for Thunder Mountain. Teams are ready.
Things are looking thundery.
I'll subscribe to you.
That's cool, man. Do whatever. You don't have to subscribe. And if you want to not listen to me anymore, just go to the main menu, go to mute, and find my name under the Ferret. So far, it will still start. Marusha's sentry taking down that sentry. Not a great place, but try. Nice opening over there from Blue. Gets the cart moved out underway. Adds there with Medic. Nice bit of backing off action there. That's a precarious area to attack through that staircase. Nice area for Puff Pirates to attack. Insofar, Blue have actually just pushed out straight away. Red's defense has caved. Yeah, and Blue on the rampage. Now, Blue have always nice open space. Now, with this, they can actually now just move straight into Red's back-end defensive area. Red need to be able to cobble up some sort of defense, and hopefully they don't get a complete breakthrough. Andy C95 sentry, not bad, secluded location, good support though. Fortunately, he needs, supporting as well. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Deadman got him. But that was a very good example where, that's a very good engineer defense, that is. Hold the area in a limited range, using dispensers and teleporters to aid your team. Sentries are not designed to be absolute front to defend everything, especially a backup defense. Unfortunately, what happens is the rest of the team just didn't get there to really help him. In any case, though, Blue are doing a very good job. They're pushing this very well. Some nice medics there. Looking a bit forlorn without too many good medic partners. There goes an Uber. Ah, the red mini sentry. A poor excuse for a real sentry on a defense map. But that brief little push there, now that's an example where medics are so handy. If you can keep getting medic after medic after medic Uber out, it just means that defenses are useless. It's kind of obvious, but to be fair, it's underused tactic. Now, Red at the moment are struggling to build up a defensive line. It's kind of like they're kind of a picked scab at the moment. The problem is Blue are just constantly wearing them down, and engineers need some time to build things up. Blue, however, getting around the sides, using those flanks. They're pretty much everywhere now. Andy C95 valiantly trying to hold the cart by himself. And Blue's pretty much got this point. Say pretty much. Desperate defending going on. Oh, they may have just held this off, Red. This is going to be some sort of miracle win though, because Blue so far have been storming through.
Guys, just push the thing or win.
MTR nice there, shoving people off the cart. What he was doing, making sure people just stay away from the cart at all costs. Red are beginning to hold this line now, but only just. Now, one thing here is, Red have got a good chance. They're using just their ability. Oh, there's a rush scout on that cart. Oh, that is dangerous. Now, the problem is that Red's nice little sentry there is really keeping the pressure off them. But Blue are trying to find ways of getting around it. And there it goes. The soldier's taking it out. That's Red's only defense pretty much down. And game over.
Yeah, nice guys.
Good job. GG.
Well, that was a storming win there for Blue. Now, I think the thing that aided them in their favour was their medics. Those medics, they're doing very good work, popping out Uber after Uber. Now, I might be stating the obvious again and repeating myself, but it's something that teams need to do to play very well. If Red also had a lot of good Red counter Ubers, they may be able to push it back. The problem is with Red, they were constantly Red, sorry, was that Blue just kept pushing him in, kept using the Ubers, breaking him in, and then just following up the rest of the team. The other thing is, Red need to defend ahead of their sentry. They can't defend around it. If a dead man gets near the sentry, it's gone, and that's it. You've permanently lost the area. So ideally, you need to make sure you can keep the enemy away from sentries and the engineer stuff as much as possible. So if anything does go wrong, you've always got the sentry as backup, and by then, anything attacking it would have been much diminished in health.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Okay, how's this going to open up?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Bit of a muted opening at the moment. I haven't seen really Blue come. There goes the Uber.
Go on, get him.
Blue are now pushing out. They're doing the correct thing with those medics, pushing out as far as they can, eliminating all defense in depth. What's happening at the back here? Yep, Blue have also flanked. They're getting around the sides. Red are trying to plug those gaps. Now, that is not what I consider a good sentry. That is begging for everybody to come around the corner to shoot it up. Not great defending that. Blue on that cart. That cart is getting pushed today. Thing is, actually, Blue have got 9 minutes on the clock. They really, really have time to just do what they need to do in this game. Now again, Red's defences have been completely cavers. Now I didn't see any teleporters. I might have been monitoring badly here, but you need to keep some guys at the front. At the moment, I can't see anything. Bit of a lull here, actually. Blue haven't.
Spiders.
Blue
Nice.
haven't actually properly capitalised on this cart here. There was a lot of time where actually there was nobody on the cart and nobody defending it. They could have actually been using time to push up. Any time that you give the defender means that A, it means that they're a bit more close to victory, and B, it gives them time to set up NG positions. And is that the case? No, in so far I haven't seen any NG positions. Now this is particularly bad. Red don't have anything here to back themselves up with. They've got all this time, build up some NG positions, but they instead putting everything in a frontline defense. Nothing in depth. I'm not a back builder.
75%.
Right, let's go.
Red are holding that tunnel pretty well actually. Now notice with that, especially with that heavy, very limited field of fire, which means that they can just fire down the tunnel and pretty much hit wherever they hope to hit.
Right, get in there. Uber's ready.
Everyone come back. Go. Right.
Nice stabbery work there, spy work by Precursor there. Generally causing chaos in the tunnel. There's a dead man in there with a sword. I think the tunnel might be breached, and there's a heavy. He came from behind. That's pretty much the red tunnel defense destroyed.
Thanks, man.
Nice.
Now, red here now have to scramble a defense.
I'll come back heavy.
Red are actually doing pretty well here. They're kind of keeping an eye on the car all times. They're actually doing the right thing of making sure the car doesn't move. But they've got to be more mindful of what's going on around them. Now, that's the thing I like about Thunder Mountain. It's one of those maps that's got a lot of flanking angles. Quite a tricky map for a new player. Okay, what's going on here? Nope, he didn't go for it. Engineers are getting into gear. Yeah. From the looks of it, it looks like engineers now finally started to build. It looks like engineers actually finally started to actually start building up energy defences. They should have started that earlier. Now they're down to like level 1s and whatnot, with a few dispensers here and there, but they needed 3s by now. And if they had it, they would have had a much more solid game.
Guys, 3 more medics. Ooh, sugar.
Nice little bit of entry work from Tromp to there, playing Blue Engineer. Now that's a great thing. He puts a sentry in a nice key position, which means that the enemy can't get round the back of them. Well, not too easy anyway. However, I can't see a teleporter. Oh, there is a teleporter. Where did it go? Brilliant. Yes. He's playing a very good engineer, actually. He's got teleporter up. He's generally playing around the back, keeping blue team rolling. And it shows, actually. Blue actually have quite a good presence here on this point. Red haven't actually given much opportunity to settle down. They're always under attack. Pressure's always on them. Good use of heaviage as well. Heavies in payload maps probably one of the best classes in this game. You get free healing, free ammo regen. Oh dear. Double Dumbo drop came out on red spawn. 2 heavies wandering around, killing everything in sight. This looks like it's Ghost Blue. Oh wait, there is a sentry.
That was 99% Uber, guys.
Now, red might just be able to hold it back a bit.
Yep.
How did that soldier survive? Well, dead now. Red's little sentry in there might be the only thing that's stopping Red from losing this game. They've got 4 minutes. If they have an aggressive enough defense, they could win this. But it's going to be very difficult for them. They're in a bad enough position as it is. Now, I saw that heavy medic combo going in there. Now, I have to sympathise with the medic there. He was trying to heal a heavy, and the heavy was not using any form of cover. He was walking right in the middle, and he was coming under too much fire. However, the rest of the team managed to do it though, and that cut is pushed. Third point. Insofar, I think Red are learning. They are getting better at their defences.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
Now with Red here, actually, they've got some of the best area defences. If they can actually get something, some medic heavies going, that might do it. But I'm not too well versed with Thunder Mountain to tell them actually what happened. I can go around this map, but I don't know the actual total strategy yet.
The ferret. Could you add me?
30 seconds.
Add you, sorry.
Yes, could you add me? I can't find you. There's so many of you.
Alright, give me a minute. Hang on, I have to go to afterwards.
Stuff first.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Where are you going?
5, 4, 3, 2,
Go.
1.
Whoa! What happened?
What?
Hell?
An unusual
Heavy
B-side
side.
defense there from red. That's not really an ideal location, but from the looks of it, blue using it to jump over.
Together?
Move, get out.
Insofar mixed start, although I said the advantage with the red, that cart's not been pushed yet. Red doing a good job here. They seem to have area control at the moment. Blue aren't really too vigorous in their attack. Now what is going on? Double medic. Now this is not brilliant. Spies everywhere.
Alright, we got the car.
Go.
Alright, it's fine.
Okay, blue are now beginning their attack. Can't see any heavies for the moment. There goes a crits heavy on red team. Maybe not the best location. Oh, then there's a crits. What was going on there? I think it broke lock there. Maybe a bit of a wasted crits uber there.
Everyone just run away.
Whatever is the case, blue are getting that cart push. They're really making up for that earlier part. Time 6 push. That is really going.
Medic down.
Now that's some late defensive work there from red. I don't think that's going to survive that sentry. Nope.
That's it.
Unlucky stabbing there from that spy. He just missed that scout.
Spy, there's a spy.
Nice bit of stab work. Pyro coming in, trying to waylay the cart, but just a bit short stopped. Training, yeah, I'm not brilliant commentating. I'm doing the best I can. If you don't want to, listen to me, you can just like go to main menu.
Who doesn't want to listen to you? You have a beautiful voice.
Thanks, it's
I'm
okay.
serious.
Okay, there's some serious defensive pyro work on that car. They're doing quite a lot better now, being much more aggressive in their defences. Now, one thing that's going to happen is when that cart starts going into that part of the map, that'll be strictly within red's area. This is one of the best times for red to really get defense going and really move up. Really keep that cart held. But do they have anything? No. Or what's this? Cash 15. Now that could be a decisive sentry if he gets the time of day on it.
Nearing a checkpoint.
Oh no, that sentry went down. They were trying to defend that area. Blue just simply moved in too quickly. From the looks of this, I think that the red engineers on this team haven't played this map enough to maybe know where to build in advance, and that's a key essential ingredient with these cart style push maps. You have to know what the strong points are and where to defend. If you don't know that, it's quite hard to make a good sentry emplacement.
Watch out for spies, mate.
Now this is a problem. Blue are now dominating that large central area. If they keep this up, they will have that car as they capture the entire set of tracks. Really going to have to pull something out the bag here. All I can see is a sea of blue.
Alright. I wipe on the team. Move.
Oh, what's this? Oh, a nice bit of pyro work there. Backburner coming to real pain there. Can red bring this back? Red have now suddenly come with a surge of attack here. They might better just hold the top. Exciting times. Now, in the last game, what happened was that the cart did stop at this area. Now, this is a particular bit of a pig. To get to the top of this stack here, it requires to know the map pretty well, and to be able to attack it successfully is also quite difficult. The advantage here is on red. They've now managed to regain the defensive. They should be able to do okay. However, it's slowly turning against red. Blue have come back again. Blue have retaken the area in force. Damn man, they're desperately trying to throw nades up into there, but
We got it, guys, we got it.
Oh shit, they've got it.
nice bit of spy work,
Oh
but
shit.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit, no.
they need to get somebody on that cart now. If they don't do that, it's going to be a loss for red.
Come on, Tristan, move up. Move
So
up,
tense.
I got him.
Is the cart bugged?
What?
I think there's something wrong with the cart. Oh dear, I think the remedy might be to let the cart move back, see if that works.
5 minutes left in mission.
Yeah, I think the cart is stuck.
A few seconds. It needs to roll back because it's stuck.
Yeah, let it roll back, don't touch the cart.
Let it roll back, guys, let it roll back. What the fuck?
Sorry.
Let me contact Skylab admin and see what they can do. If you guys type in exclamation mark vote report, it should be able to pass. And they should be able to do something about it, hopefully, Sky admins. Well, that's a bit of a drama there. This, unfortunately, quite a spoiled game. I think I'll be tempted to say that Blue, by merit, should have won this game by now. Unfortunate glitch there.
Just leave the card alone. Just a
Yeah,
few
leave the
seconds
cart
left.
alone. Got another 7 seconds.
Come on, guys.
Okay, cart's back on track. I think it'll be pushed now. Yeah, cart's fixed. Go for it. Okay, I think it's a blue win. A long-waited blue win. Desperation attempts there by Demo Man.
Come on, Andrew, Ruby.
Yeah!
Eventually, blue won that. That was a weird game.
Yeah, that was pretty weird.
Okay, it's another round in Thunder Mountain. This time teams have been swapped.
Tristan, come back.
The mountain
Back so I can Uber you.
the mountain.
Well,
Now, the thing is, I think here Red are going to win this easy. They're a very good team, quite cohesive, lots of medics. Blue, I think, aren't really going to be able to do this today. I just have a feeling. I'll say this is match in Red's favour.
10 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
Get ready, the Uber's not up yet.
1.
And they're off. Demo's out. Trying to jump straight out. Here comes medics on both sides Ubering up. Movers
Take him out!
trying to ram each other to death.
Come on. Oh god.
Oh, here comes the crits demo. That's going to shut them down for a couple of seconds. Scout's managed to escape. He's trying to break out of there. Doing a good job of it as well. If you can keep that up, you can actually become an annoyance.
Yeah.
I think blue have generally managed to clear out red. They should now be able to start taking that cart.
Nice teleport, mate.
Red engineer doing pretty well there. That's a nice NG setup there. Should keep red supplied. A lot of air demo going on at the moment. Demomen really trying to get up ahead, take out those NG placements. Blue can't as much as I expect them to. Insofar, quite an even match. Ah, now that was decisive. Red's teleporters have gone down. Engineers need to be on straight away, or otherwise Red may face a loss here, as simply there are enough guys to hold the area. But insofar, doing pretty well. Better than they did. Better than last time, where Blue actually just stormed the field.
Yeah, please get your teleporter up and ready.
Match ends a bit of a lull. I mean, there's a couple of guys pushing the cart. Not much red defense here. Oh, looks like I missed the action here, but the engineering stuff is now gone. Engineers finding it really hard to actually sustain a defense here. No, there's nothing. Blue are actually doing pretty well here, just pushing the cart. They've got a very easy time of it. Ed's trying to get in there with a whip. Brave attempt, but unsuccessful. And that cart is just on the line. It needs a nudge. Nudge it gets.
Who is talking so much time?
Okay. Now, what we're not seeing from Red so far, Red needs to get those engineers stuff rebuilt. They actually have pretty good engineer defences going, and the Red team are actually quite good in just keeping the opponents away, except for the flying demo men, which is always a problem. But if Red can keep that up, they could possibly make a go of this. Now, it's Blue. Blue are facing a bit of a extended supply line. There's a couple of marauding soldiers up there. This looks interesting. Ah, now this is interesting. What is going on here? If they can keep this up, this should be amazing.
Sorry man, how to change how
Teenager trying to take down level 2 sentry, failing quite hard now. The problem with those sentries is it's in a good corner, lovely position actually. I would say it's quite a good sentry in itself, but it's out of the way. It doesn't need to be dealt with, but it's engineer stuff and you don't want to leave it alone. Back to them in.
Commandant General on the team.
Now that cart hasn't been pushed up too much. Red are doing pretty well and just keeping that cart generally in their possession. Although again, there's Blue are being quite irritant here. I haven't seen much engineering going on, and Red are now just putting it down to sheer defense. Ah, now this is good. This is nice bit of action. NWC, good teleporter, good NG stuff. Mini sentry, but it'll have to do. Blue are keeping up the presence though. They are keeping red busy most of the time. Red though, I think, haven't been penetrated enough in depth yet to be totally broken through, so the line is holding for the moment. Lovely shield bash kills from Swine Flu, very rare. I think it's about 10 damage that. I mean, if you're using the Splendid screen, that does damage equal to the amount you charge, so you get a lot more of those, but the actual charge only 10 damage.
Finally.
Right, what's going on? Now, insofar, Blue have been doing pretty well keeping Red occupied, but their cart hasn't been pushed. Red haven't been pushed their limit yet, and they've had quite an easy ride of this game so far, except for the occasional marauding soldier. And Blue are getting somewhat spawn killed here. This is putting a lot of pressure on Red. They need to get that cart. Now what is going on over here? Can they? Ah, looks like Blue's teleporter was sapped. Now that is problematic. If Red are good with this, they can buy themselves some time here. Keep off Blue. Now it's about 5 minutes on the clock. Now this is pretty good going for a Red team so far. Not total lockdown yet. They've been a bit loose with the times. And Blue again that can't push. They can't see anything in sight. Yep, Blue pretty much having this at the moment. Red desperation defense activated. Oh, somebody forgot to keep the hold of the cart. It's rolled back downhill. Oh, nice bit of pyro. Can he get that medic? Nope, he missed him. Ah, but that medic came back for more. Now that medic should have ran away. With 2 lower health, you should have valued his Uber a bit more than killing off the opponent. Zolly there, annoying the spawn.
How can that spy dodge me so much?
Interesting game this is. It seems like neither team has the overwhelming superiority at the moment. Both teams are kind of suffering from bits of fluxes. Blue are generally winning this, but they could easily turn games easily turning against them in places. I mean, interesting new NG nest that. By interesting, I think flawed might be the better term. Now, the problem is that was not a great engine nest. It was by a wall side with something on top. So basically you can shoot from down to it. And that is never a good place for an engineer to be. You do not want to be at a lower altitude than the nearby scenery. You want preferably on the highest altitude you can get. That way stuff can't drop onto you like the Down Man did. That was brilliant Down Man play there. That may have cost Blue their advantage. It might simply be better to find a nice location, build up your NG stuff there, and you've got to rely on your team to act. You can mute me if you want to. Sorry about that. But nice win there by Blue, very convincing. Got that cut right over and pushed. Okay, back round 2. Sorry about the technical problem there. I'm afraid I'll have to add you a bit later as the Steam server's not actually working too well at the moment. Blue come out there, moving that cart straight up. Nice bit of spy work. Curse there. Nice bit of spy work. Unfortunately, it didn't last too long. Now, I think Red have lost a lot of their defensive already here. Unlucky their spy just missed that stab on the medic. Blue from looks at it pretty much have this area. Red have lost out already. I think that loss of teammates there has really caused them to lose quite a bit of talent or necessary characters in this game.
Anyone go engineer in red, maybe?
Payload is nearing the checkpoint.
Spy behind the line.
And that car is completely pushed over the line, and that's 10 minutes for Blue there. Now this is a very convincing push. Blue, I think this might be a simple rollover for Blue here. That car hasn't really stopped the whole game. Not the whole game, this whole round. However, Red have come back with an attack. Those tunnels very good for melee and close combat classes. Red have regained position of the cart somewhat. I'll say somewhat. Blue may have got it back again, but it's a bit contested in those tunnels. Now then, going on here, no teleporters. That will cost them in the long run. Insofar, the game looks pretty even. Cart's moving a little bit, and Red just seems to have the general area presence. I haven't seen so much Blue on the second point. They do need to get a teleporter moved up into there.
Get rid of the spy, please.
Working on it.
Very convincing defense going here by Red. Red might be able to bring us back, as I said before, but they need some engineers. They need at least a couple of good engineers to really keep us held. And Blue,
Someone go engineer.
and that car is running down that hill. That's gravity-assisted capping right there. Lone medic trying his best. It's getting messy now. Everything everywhere, fire, knives, blood. Blue ultimately of his car is down. They are really having to desperately defend this Red. And is it the last minute stab on the cart? No. Oh, there's last minute sniper on the cart. No. Just not enough. Too desperate. And a rollover win there for Blue. Final match for this round. Now, what has been needed so far for this Red defense? They need more or better engineers. It just seems that they just don't have that defensive edge they need to. Their defensive work actually is pretty good. They're actually harassing Blue pretty well. They're doing a good job of it. But when they need to, well, when you get banged up, when you need ammo, you need to run back somewhere. And they've got nowhere to go. They need those engineers for that reason. Blue opening up. Vast majority of them taking their right exit. Now that's the perfect way to go, because you try and come out that main area. Snipers, sentries, and deadmen will get you.
Oh god, that Uber, watch out.
Soldier medic really trying to go for that cart. And Zolly's on that cart. He's moving it up. Speaking of engineering, it looks like a couple of Red team members have got some engineering shenanigans up and going, and this could be a problem for Red. One good engineering position already. Now, the nice thing about engineering position is that that position doesn't have, like, it's not too much threatened yet. It is a bit annoying, and Blue team are trying to get rid of it, but they've got enough time to get a real heavy defense in there, and with how well Red team are performing so far, they could make a good go of it. Oh, nice stab there from PhD Pancakes, getting rid of that medic. Always go for those medics. Now we're going to have to see. Oh dear, I think the red defences have changed somewhat. One marauding spy will cause headache. 2 marauding spies will cause even more. And perhaps a third. If you have 3 spies versus 2 engineers, the spies are going by sheer numbers, and that's been a real problem for these red engineers so far. Lovely efforts, but pity for them. Now, blue have seems to made rolled through there a lot easier than they could have. Now that's where sentries could have been a real asset to the red team. Now, what red team needs to start doing again is build up another engineer position, and the rest of the team needs to stop that cart from moving, or just keep area control. Insofar now, because blue have that main spy, you see, they've got the height advantage and they've got the visibility advantage. They can see around the map. They're in the main nexus. If they hold and keep that area, it means that they'll pretty much win this game. And as such, blue have actually managed to move that cart up relatively unmolested. Okay, red engineers have made somewhat more promising defences now. The game could now finally see a stalemate. Yeah, interesting. Now the other thing is, red have regained control of that cart.
How did he do?
Now, nice thing with red here, they've got the cart and it's in their part of the base. And it's pretty much right on top of their spawn, so if red can hold the cart here on in, it's going to be a real benefit to them. Even if they lose the cart from this point on, they've got enough defences in the rear to really make a headache getting pushed over the point. Blue now have to actually get some good play going here, maybe get some Ubers on and start attacking the area from all over the place. Trying to shove the cart through now simply won't work. Red have also regained that central area, but nobody's really playing in it there for the moment because the cart is on that part of the base. Oh, nice stab, double stab. Spire versus Spire match on the Spire. That Martin guy's on the cart. Okay, red have left that cart alone a bit too long. Here come the pyros. Blue are trying to hold that part of the base. They may be able to get this cart moved up. Unlucky spy trying to get in behind those sentries there. Those engineers are looking out for spies, and that narrow gap makes it very difficult for spies to start sapping up that stuff easily.
Oh, nice engineers.
And having a loyal pyro round makes it even more difficult to sap. Blue got game going on here. They're trying to take down the... oh, here comes a spy. He's marauding in the area. 1 second, please. Red have got a very tight defence going on here. Now, they reckon the source of the problem, and it's those sentries. All pressure now is on those red engineers to hold that area. And red team, what they need to do is make sure that area doesn't fall down. That nice bit of a covalent working there means that the engineers will take up the slack if the rest of the team doesn't. But if they can't hold it, the rest of the team hopefully can. Oh no! Sappage, general attacking it. Now, that was a major foul there on red team. Blue team managed to get in there. Spies and explosive troops got in there and destroyed it all. Where was red team when they needed it? Oh, that was a breakthrough for blue there. Red may have lost one of the best defensive positions in this game. However, that cart is still in that area. They could make something of it. Now, blue have two angles of attack here. They can come over the top onto the cart, or come through the tunnels and go to the cart directly, but still, the cars that are going to win it here are the combat classes quite easily. Snipers aren't going to do it so well, and spies are going to have trouble getting past the enemy. That Martin guy pushing that cart up, hopefully he can get away with it. Really a bit hot on his heels there. Mentioning hot, those medics are now on fire.
Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
Blue have just managed to steal that cart out of sentry range. Now, if they can get this cart and take it away, this will put the game back in their advantage. Even then, though, once he gets out into the spire area, that's when the game will become quite tense. Whoever owns the spire will win this game. That cart, though, is moving backwards. Swine flew there. Nice bit of air denial work. Being a bit forward bit by Pyro there at the moment. Now, the problem with being an aerial or, staying on top of roofs and inaccessible places like that is you're usually out of supply, and eventually you'll have to go back and get, ammo and stuff.
And then die.
And then die, or the other team then comes up and finds you. Red team are not doing too bad at the moment. They've got the cart back. Blue haven't managed to push it out the tunnel yet. One is to be remembered. Oh, lovely spy work there from. Triple stab from Angelo. Lovely work there. Now that was quite juicy. There was a medic and heavy at least. Getting one of those combos is an achievement worthy event. That cart for blue's moving again. Lone scout on the cart. Okay, now that cart is going to get out of that red section of base and now emerge on the spire. 2 minutes on the clock. This can go any way. Now, what's been remembered about this game is that spire is so in red's direct line of movement. They have to come out. All we have to do is come out of their spawn area, move up the little ramp, and actually get on top of the area, and that's the spire. Theirs already for the taking. So red have a very easy access to that spire. Blue, on the other hand, they have a somewhat circular route, but they can still get there. Blue soldier trying. Black Shark, nice attempt. He was trying to get rid of the heavy up there. Unsupported though. For the moment, I think Red have got control of his Spire. Doing for it. The carts roll back down. Minute on the clock. It may have to result. Blue may have to resort to Ubers here. A minion. What? Aggro energy coming out here. It's always fun to see those guys actually go on the warpath. NWC being annoying. Can he actually pull this defense off? Nope, too many heavies. Worthy effort though. Nice demo night work there from Swine Flu. Now, irritating red spawn is a good idea. What happened to the cart there? Did he just suddenly flip or something? But again, weird cart antics on his live point. Now, Blue have that Spire. They have the cart pushed. Red needs to get on that point to stop it now. There's only half a minute left. This can go. I think Blue have this. This is going to come down to it. Oh, no, not enough. And Blue have this game.